So now we'll get into the next page. Okay, before that, here is the image. What it is, my dear? This is a baseball. Football, we know that. Okay, this is a baseball image. Okay, now let me get into the next page. Yes, see here. From first, he had a driving curiosity. What is mean by the word driving curiosity, my dear? Yes, desire to gather something. Okay, some information or some things, right? The curiosity, interest. Okay. So along with a bright mind, he also had a mother. He also had a mother who encouraged his interest. Even a last exam, okay, I said, right, okay, in a 10A question paper, they asked a question that who is the inspiration for him? Okay, who inspired him? Okay, encouragement, inspiration. Okay, moreover, it is very relevant. So, who encouraged him? His mother. So, his mother encouraged his interest in learning. Very important. Okay, so exam they will ask you. In Madam Rides the Bus, we discussed, right? Okay, what is the unending joy for Valli? What is unending joy for Valli? Riding a bus? No. Okay, whenever she was there in a doorway, she used to see the new set of passengers. That is what the unending joy for Valli. Same like that, they will ask you that what sort of interest this is. Yes, interest is all about gathering, but in gathering, what he used to do? What he used to learn things. Okay, this is what. Even the next line also, the next passage. See the third passage. Here you will be, the mother will mention that Richard liked it because he wanted to. This is what the most important thing. We should learn something. Whenever you are going to do something out of it, we should not do it for a name shake. What I have to learn from this? Do you understand? Even though your parents or someone can ask you to do some similar or petty works at home or some other places, whenever you are about to do it, you should not be like that, I have to complete. No. Before that, while you are doing, you should remember it. I have to learn something out of this work. Do you understand? When you will have such a things, my dear, when you have the this is what, when you have the interest, will be always you will able to learn something. See the next one. So when the mother has noticed him, she has encouraged him. At the same time, she took him for a trips, and then he bought him a telescope, microscope, and then cameras. And then fourth one is very simple, like a mounting materials. Okay, for a cameras and microscopes and then the telescopes, okay, my mounting material, and then the other equipments that helped him in many other ways. And then second, the writer means this dialogue also very important. Like a previous page we discussed, right? Okay, what we had discussed, my dear, what is the sentence? The character speaker sentence we discussed, right? Yes, read it. There was not much I could do there. Character speaker. What you people are listening here? Okay, what is the character speaker? Whether you have boxed this or not. There was not much I could do there. Same like that, you box this character. This sentence, character sentence, I was his only companion until he started the school. Even they will give you this sentence in a short answer, my dear. They will ask you to explain, illustrate this. Then you should not think like anything. Companion means what are the lessons we had a companion? Different lesson, many friends. Anti-material companion means you will remember the Annie Frank also. Because she was longing for a true companion, right? Okay, companion and friends are very different. Friends mean just like that you are seated like anymore. Companion mean who shares everything. Okay, your experience, your happiness, your sad or something very different. You used to share the thing, right? Okay, that is what the word, what it is? Companion. See the next one. I was his only companion until he started his school. Okay, so I represent, in extracts they will ask you, I refers the mother. Richard's mother. Richard's with apostrophe or without apostrophe? With apostrophe. What we should write? With apostrophe. Richard's mother. She was the only companion for him until he started his school. The mother said, after that, I would bring home for him, which means she would bring a friends for him. But at night time, we just do things together. Do things together means they will have a conversation, so that only the mother can understand what sort of interest he has. Many times I advised you, right? Okay, you have to have a conversation with your, you must have a conversation with your parents. At what time I advised you? Dinner time. If you are not supposed, because sir, my father is coming very late, okay, or else you can do it at least weekly once, Saturday night or a Sunday night, okay, everyone will be there, right? We have to discuss what happened so far in this week, what are the experience, okay, they will understand what sort of thing is happening in your side, at the same time what sort of interest you have, or else whether they want to correct you, they will correct you. Do you understand? Everything you have to share. What are the things happening in the school? Everything with the teacher, with the students, with your friends, okay? Everything you have to share with your parents. Let me get into it. So see the next one. I would bring home friends for him, but night time we just do things together. Richie was my whole life. See the statement? Okay, the single parent, right? Okay, Richie was my whole life. After his father died, when Richie was a third grade. Do you understand? Okay, how poor it is. Okay, so see the next one. She and her son spent almost every evening. What it is, my dear? Every evening at the dining room table. Okay, about what? About what sort of interest, what he could do, what he is going to do for it. See the next one. If he did not have things to do, then the mother means that I found a work for him. I found a work for him, but she means that not physical work, but this is what are very important. Okay, you can say, at my house there is no learning things, only physical works. That's what, even it may be a physical works, doing some other petty works, okay, there also we can learn something out of it. Do you understand? Hello? Okay, when teacher assigned you like leaders, subject leaders or class leaders, okay, it is not a thing to do. There you are going to learn that how I am going to organize all. What is the strength of our class? 32, right? We know that, okay, how I am going to organize, how I am going to do it, how I am going to have a conversation with everyone. Once you completed a school, once you go to your one world, there also you will have some other team. There you will have that, what it is? Leadership quality, right? Say yes or no? Because you have experience. Some people will be there. They will make a delay on submitting everything. You know how to extract the work from them, right? Say yes or no? Some people will be there. Very first itself, they will. Some in tenses we discussed, right? Sir, I will submit. Another sentence, I may submit, sir. Okay, that is a difference, right? I will submit means he assured that. I may submit means possibility. Possibility. I may submit, sir. Okay. Okay, same like that. See the next one. So here the learning things is very, very important. How we used to learn things. Okay. See the next one. He liked it. He wanted to learn. When your mother, when your father instructed a thing, if you liked it, then only they will proceed. Right? Say yes or no. Same like that here. The mother used to remember that she used to learn things, and then he liked it. And the most important, what he liked to learn. That is what the writer means, that he wanted to learn. He wanted to learn. And then see the next one. And yes. And learn he did. He earned the top grades in the schools. Okay. So top grades, definitely he may be a bright. Okay. Yes, of course. But instead of that, he used to do different things for his own interest. So he balanced both the thing. Okay. As his interest as well as his academic side. Right. Say yes or no. There also he has secured the top grades. Okay. See the next one. On everyday things, he was just like every other kid. That's what I mean. And okay, you have to sit. You should not think like, okay, sir, today I've decided, I prepare the schedule, so I have to increase my marks. So I'm not supposed to have any conversation with. No, it is not that. You have to be there like other kids. When the time comes for your study, you have to be very keen enough. That's what he balanced both. That balancing we have to remember. We have to learn that balancing. So that's what, he was just like every other kid, the mother said. And the most important, see the last one, by the time he was a second grade. So you should remember what happened on a third grade and then what happened on the second grade. Okay. See the next one. On a second grade, Hebride has collected how many, my dear? 25 species. How many species? 25 species of butterflies found around his hometown. Okay. So this is what the very first collection, most what it is, okay, like a very different achievement at the time of grade 2. At the time of grade 2, what we have done? Fighting for eraser and then fighting for rappers, right? Okay. But some may be there at that age itself, okay. Some people may be here, right? We'll be determined like anything. Sir, I want to be, even without knowing the spelling for the particular dream or like something very different, we'll be thinking that I want to be like the same, right? That's what, okay, we should remember in the next page, okay. So, right, we'll get into the sum up. So, who encouraged him? Mother. In what way, my dear? Why she has encouraged him? The reason for it, because she know the interest. What sort of interest? He has an interest on learning things. Okay, that's why she started to encourage him. And then what sort of things she used to buy for him? A telescope, microscopes, cameras, mounting materials, and then other equipments. And the next to that, she means that I was the only companion. I was the only companion. And then she means that Richie was my whole life. But one pathetic condition was happened when he was there in a grade. Sir, okay, he lost his father. He lost his father. But the mother, she means that whenever he was not supposed to do anything, I used to assign some work for him, not a physical work, but a mental works, like a learning things. Because she has given a reason why she used to assign the learning things. Because he liked that, he wanted to learn. So he balanced both, like not only this interest, like experimenting interest, and also he did something in a school. He achieved the top grades in a schools. And then at the time of second grade, he made something very different. What it is, my dear? He collected 25 species of butterflies around his hometown. That is the starting point. Okay, that is the starting point. Here it starts. And then starts from grade 2, and then it reached very different when he was there in the age 22. He made, what it is, my dear? He excited the scientific world with his new theory. What it is? How cells work. This is a detailed introduction, okay. Next we are going to discuss, after the break we will discuss this, okay. What happened after that, how she has learned, whether he has learned very easily, whether he has achieved very easily, any other obstacles comes, at the time of obstacle, at the time of very difficulties, okay, what sort of things he has done, how he overcome that, that's what we are going to discuss in the next class, okay.